Hey parents, Mr. Jim here. Ever since Osmo sent us our Genius Starter Kit, it's become the kids' favorite games to play with at home. The best part is how well they're designed to encourage learning in a way that's actually exciting. I've honestly never seen my kids pick up new skills as fast as they are after playing with Osmo. I can't help but play along with my kids as we're having a blast playing games that explore math, puzzles, art, reading, and more. Genius Starter Kits come with a base and reflector that fit most iPad models. Available at playosmo.com. That's playosmo.com. Osmo, learning well played. Hey friends, it's Mr. Jim and welcome back to Kids Short Stories. Guess what? Today is Monday, which means there's a new episode of Spyology Squad. So right after you listen to today's story, hop on over to our Spyology Squad podcast so you can help us solve this mystery of Dr. Stinky Breath. Holy smokes, he stops at nothing to try and take over the world. Well, friends, are you ready for today's adventure? Me too, let's go! One day a long time ago lived a dinosaur named Luke. And this dinosaur was a very curious dinosaur. He was pretty big, but he was mostly interested in exploring and going on adventures. And today, he was going to go on one of the greatest adventures of his entire life. You see, he had always heard that something magical happened early in the morning. So early in the morning before the sun would rise. Have you ever seen the sun rise up from the horizon? Yeah, you have to wake up very early sometimes for it. Well, he had never seen it happen, but he had heard of something magical, so he was determined to see it for himself. I think it's time for bed, Luke said as he stretched his little dino arms. He curled up in bed and set his special coconut alarm clock. It had to wake him up very early so that he had time to go on an adventure up to the mountain. You see, he didn't just want to see the sunrise from his bedroom window, but he wanted to be at a really high place so that he could get the perfect view of that sunrise. He quickly fell asleep and started to dream of that magical sunrise. Have you ever heard a dinosaur snore? They are pretty loud snorers. But before he even realized it, his coconut alarm clock started sounding off. Beep, 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 beep. It's time. I gotta go. He looked out his window and it was still dark, which meant he still had enough time to get to the mountain before the sunrise. He strapped on his very special hiking boots and began his journey. This is gonna be the coolest thing that I've ever done or seen in my entire life, and I cannot wait to tell all my friends, said Luke the dinosaur. I wonder what is so magical about a sunrise. Is it the colors? Is it magical candy rains down from the clouds? Or I'm not sure. I don't know. So much possibility and wonder. I just can't wait. Luke was very excited. So excited that his mind began to race in wonder. As he hiked up the mountain, he just couldn't stop dreaming and imagining of what it might be. He finally reached the perfect spot. This was the lookout on the mountain, a place where you could sit and watch and see for miles and miles. This was going to be the perfect place to watch the perfect sunrise. He also brought some snacks because he got there a little early, and so as he was sitting and waiting for the sunrise, he was going to eat some snacks. Do you know what Luke the dinosaur's favorite snack is? Pineapples. Yep, he likes to eat entire pineapples in one big Wow, he's got to have a ginormous mouth, right? Pineapples are huge. Wow, that's quite the snack. I wonder where he put them. Do you think he brought a pineapple backpack with him? Maybe. Well, as Luke the dinosaur was chomping away on his pineapples, all of a sudden, off in the distance, he saw the first light. Holy smokes, said Luke. I just saw a flash of green light across the whole sky and wow, it's happening! He couldn't believe it. The sky was starting to create all these amazing colors. Yeah, a sunrise or a sunset, that's where you see a lot of different colors in the sky and the clouds, right? Well, it was happening in front of Luke's two very big eyes. Wow, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Wait a second. What is that? Something in the sky caught his attention. It looked like something was flying around with giant paintbrushes. What the? Is that a unicorn? Hello, unicorn over there! Can you see me up here? He tried to wave his arms up and down, but remember, his arms were very small, very hard to see. But it's a good thing he had a very loud and big voice, because sure enough, that unicorn heard and turned and looked. Oh, I think it sees me. Oh, come on over here, I want to ask you a question. He shouted at the top of his dinosaur lungs, and over she flew.
Why, hello there. It's very nice to meet you. My name's Annabelle, and I'm painting the sunrise. Is that okay?
You're painting the sunrise?
Yes, it's a very important job that I do I try to do it every single morning. Sometimes I forget, but I've never had an audience before.
You're an amazing artist, said Luke.
What's your favorite color? I'll make sure it gets in the perfect spot on the sunrise.
Luke the dinosaur thought for a second. Oh, what is my favorite color? Orange. I do really like orange. Could you make sure that there's a lot of orange in the sunrise?
Oh, that's my favorite color too. Yeah, I'll go work on it.
Annabelle the unicorn then flew off towards the sunrise. She had a unlimited supply of every single color that you can imagine, and even more. Yeah, she even had some colors that we've never seen before. Luke was in awe as the sunrise came into full picture. Annabelle the unicorn was an amazing artist, just like he had said, and she added that orange into the sunrise, and it looked amazing. But then, all of a sudden, beep, 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 beep. Wait a second. I'm still in my bed? Said Luke the dinosaur. That was all just a dream? But the sunrise, it's gonna happen any minute. I'm gonna be late. Luke the dinosaur jumped out of bed and grabbed his pineapple snacks, threw on his hiking boots, and off he ran. Wow, I guess that was all just a dream. Or, well, maybe it's not just a dream. Maybe as he runs up to the mountain, there will be a painting sunrise unicorn waiting to add some orange to that sunrise. Even though that's the end of our story, I think it's just the beginning of Luke's amazing adventure that lies ahead. The end. Hey friends, I need your help celebrating a birthday. Drum roll, please. Happy birthday, Hollis, who's turning 5 years old. Hollis loves playing with his friends, playing baseball, and is a great big brother to his sister, Lily. Wow, Hollis, I'm so glad that we got to celebrate you and your big day on the show. Happy 5th birthday, Hollis. Great job, you listened all the way to the end, and you know what time it is. It's time for Kid Shoutouts. I want to say to Milan from Vermont, Benjamin from Seattle, Simon from California, Gabe from Missouri, Noah from New Jersey, Julian from San Diego, and Riley and Zoe from California. I'm so glad that you're all on the Kid Short Stories family. And on the spy team, we could not stop Dr. Stinky Breath and his crew without you, my friends. Well, you have a super duper day, and I will see you on our next adventure. Bye!